The North Coast Times News, the best package of credible information about events and people from the North Coast parishes of St. Anne, St. Mary, and Portland. It's news, sports, entertainment, and technology information you can trust. The North Coast Times News.
Good day. I am Rowena Newman Ridley with the news from the North Coast Times. Here are the headlines. 90-year-old retired health inspector murdered. Mount Moriah, Madras, and Lime Tree Garden all win in St. Anne Primary Cricket. Blue Lagoon reopening further delayed. Vendors getting back to business in Port Antonio. There is still shock among many residents of Brownstown and the wider St. Anne following the murder of 90-year-old man at his home on Thursday, June 1. Retired public health inspector and justice of the peace Kenneth Downer was shot at his home at Huntley in Brownstown. Reports are that a man went to the home and demanded money of Mr. Downer. The retired man's helper, who was with him, reportedly said she was going to get what was inside, but as soon as she stepped away, shots were heard. Mr. Downer was found in a pool of blood. He was pronounced dead at hospital. He is widely being hailed as a man of integrity, a dedicated JP who was awarded for his work last year. Investigations continue. The shooting death brought to 32 the number of murders in St. Anne so far this year. Details of this story are available on the North Coast Times website. And still on the crime scene in St. Anne. A man was shot dead in Lewis near Prairie in the parish on Tuesday evening. The man, who is still unidentified, was found dead after residents heard gunshots in the Stony Hill area of Lewis. One man was shot and wounded in the same incident. Things appear to be moving swiftly to get vendors affected by Sunday's Port Antonio market fire back on their feet. Vendors were told on Thursday, June 1, that arrangements have been made for them to use 3 locations on a temporary basis to operate their businesses. Vendors have now been allowed to access the market to salvage what was not destroyed. Meantime, MP for East Portland, Anne-Marie Vaz, announced at the meeting that she has been raising funds from private sector persons and would make $100,000 available to each of the 200 vendors she said was affected. Mayor of Port Antonio, Paul Thompson, said the amount of damage was still unknown. He said there would be compensation to registered vendors. We will be right back after this short break.
Hey there, hi, hello, my friend. This is your caterer, Mr. Harding. Cater anywhere, anytime. You get the best price, best service, and of course, the best food. Call us any day of the week. We're ready to serve you. Call us on 405-0362 or 917-6431. Yes, that's a number to call. 405-0362.
Transport that is safe, reliable, and on time. That's what we're offering to students living in St. Anne wishing to journey to Kingston and back for school. Call us at 876-359-3400. Global Addiction Vacay.
Continuing. Remember, please subscribe to the channel so you'll never miss the North Coast Times news again. Mount Moriah, Madras, and Lime Tree Garden all won their matches in the St. Anne Primary School cricket competition Wednesday, May 31. Matches scheduled for Friday were rained out, and up to Friday, the leaders in the 3 zones are in Zone C. Mount Moriah, 9 points from Zone A, perfect 3 wins from 3 matches. In Zone B, Murray Mountain is in the lead with 9 points from 4 matches played. Bob Marley is second in the zone with 7 points from 4 matches. And in Zone A, Gibraltar and Lime Tree Gardens are both on 9 points from 4 matches, having lost 1 and won 3. Blue Lagoon in Portland was not opened on Thursday, June 1, as was previously planned. The Jamaica Heritage Trust, the leading agency seeing to the opening of the Portland's best-known attraction, advised that the reopening is now planned for June 15. It did not give any reasons for the further delay. The attraction has been closed since late last year, and several government agencies are collaborating on the reopening. In March, residents of Portland and an environmental group called a march and protest over the continued closure of the facility. They said dozens of people were being deprived of a livelihood by the closure. That's the news. I am Rowena Newman Ridley.
Information you can rely on. Please subscribe, like, and share. You can always find the latest news on our website, northcoasttimesja.com, and our Facebook page. We're also on Twitter and Instagram.